welcome. Thanks so much for being here with me today. It's Friday, isn't that great? What am I doing? Unlike some of my other videos, I'm showing you the outcome before I show you how I make it. I'm calling these clay cakes, or maybe patty cakes, I'm not sure. When I was a little kid, my mother called me patty cake sometimes. So that thought just popped into my head when I was making these. I used to love to sit in the mud and make mud pies. But now what do I like? I'm a guy who likes to take baths. And this idea came to me that I like clay, but I'm not a big fan of bath bombs. So I kind of created a bit of a hybrid here. And what this is a fizzy clay bomb. Now, how's that different? Well, first of all, this sinks. This is not a floating, light, dry bath bomb. This is a moisture-rich, without oil, bath bomb. And it's full of wonderful ingredients. And it will just fill your tub with wonderful detoxifying clay. And you can put whatever you want in this. You can follow my very loose recipe here and do this yourself. This is a great idea for those people who I'm speaking to soapers now, to soapers who have a lot of trimmings, shavings, beveling, the leavings off your soap, and maybe you're tired of making confetti soap or rebatches, right? This is yet another way to use those, and I'll break this all down for you, show you how I made it. But what I love about this is, now I made these are very small, but they could be much smaller because this completely fills your tub with beautiful clay, and in this case I've got lavender essential oil in here. So it doesn't even take a whole one of these. You could do these in very thin discs. I used just a little cookie press for these, but you can adjust the thickness any way you want. So I just started with some end pieces and shavings off other soaps, and I saved these like we all do, right? And I decided that I was just going to chop them up in my blender, but I'm going to be honest with you, it didn't do a very good job. It kind of jammed up in there because some of these shavings are more current, so they were still a little soft, so it just kind of created a goop around the blade, and it just froze up. So I had to actually switch this over to a food processor. Not a big deal. It was actually worked a lot better, not only in chopping up the soap, but also in just mixing the whole formula. So no big deal. It works, it does the job, and I was very happy with the outcome. So to the chopped up soap, as you can see, it's kind of clotted up there, but that's exactly what I needed for this purpose. I added 2 cups, right at about 2 cups of clay. Now I used about 4 cups of the chopped soap and then about 2 cups of the red clay. I put in a cup of dried goat's milk, and then I put in a cup of a cup of baking soda, and a half a cup of citric acid. And that's it so far. And I just mixed this up a bit. I just wanted to kind of get it combined, all the different dry ingredients combined here before I added anything else. Then I just added about 2 tablespoons of glycerin. That's right, just glycerin. That is the only liquid I've added to this. So you can see this is nothing really like a bath bomb, right? It's quite different. But it's not meant to be a bath bomb. And that's what I wanted to be very clear about. I wanted something that would add a good amount of clay to the bathtub, maybe give you a little fizz, just help spread the color, but it doesn't need to be like a bath bomb. And this was just one of those things that just kind of popped into my head. I would like to remind you, if you're new, to please subscribe, and if you want to know when I upload new videos, just click that little bell there, and that will let you know when new videos are uploaded. But basically, I just formed this into like a modeling clay, then just pressed it into the little cookie press, and again, you can make this any size you want. If you just want a little clay, then just just don't put so much in here and make these thinner. I made these about an inch, and they just worked great. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments. I really appreciate you all so very much. Have a great day. We'll talk again soon. Goodbye.